girls. This is Mrs. D, and this is Luca. He's my son. Do you want to tell him how old you are? 4 years old. We hope you are enjoying your time with your family at home and staying healthy and staying safe. And we know that the last few weeks we've been spending lots of time together, filling our time with lots of learning activities. And today we wanted to come on and share one of those activities with you in hopes that you and your family can also spend your time together doing some learning activities as well. And so today we're going to do an activity that's going to help us to practice listening to sounds and words. And so when you were in your classroom with your teacher, you spent lots of time listening to words and then finding and hearing those sounds and words. And so today we're going to practice with a little game, a little sorting game, using objects that you can find in your house. And so a few days ago, Luca and I went around our house and we gathered a basket full of objects that we're going to use today to help us play our game. And so Luca's going to show you all the objects that we found throughout our house. All right. What did we find?
A car.
We found a car.
A book.
A book.
Book.
My favorite book, right?
Tape. Shoe and a sock.
A shoe. Oops. And a sock. And our last object was a what?
Key.
Was a key. Now, we made sure that when we were looking for objects, that we were looking for objects that had 2 and 3 sounds. Because for our first activity together, we're only going to focus on words that have 2 and 3 sounds. So the first thing you're going to need is you're going to need to gather a basket of objects, and then you're also going to need 2 small pieces of paper, one labeled with the number 2 and one labeled with the number 3. These are going to act as our title for each of the categories that we're going to place our objects in. So we have placed our number 2 at the top of our table and a number 3 on the other side of our table. So we have plenty of space to sort our objects into those 2 categories. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to have Luca help me. He's going to be my helper. And he's going to choose one object from our basket. After he chooses the object from our basket, we're going to stretch that word really slowly so we can hear all of the sounds before we tap those sounds and decide whether they have 2 sounds or 3 sounds. So Luca's going to pick an object from our basket. Ooh. What did you pick first, Luca?
A sock.
You picked the sock. So we have our sock, right? Let's use our imaginary rubber band to stretch the word sock really slowly like we're a snail. Here we go. Ready? Stretch. Sock. Ooh, did you hear all the sounds in sock? Let's use our body to tap the sounds in sock so we can figure out how many sounds are in sock. Here we go. Ready? Can you do it with me? S, ah, k.
I already did it.
Can you try it again? S,
I
ah, k.
did it. I won.
Show our friends how many sounds are in sock. How many sounds? 3 sounds. So we're going to put our sock next to our number 3. Can you put our sock next to number 3? Because sock has 3 sounds. All right, he's going to put it in our number 3 pile, and then Luca's going to choose another object from our basket. A shoe. Show your friends the shoe. Can you show them the shoe? Yep, there it is. All right, Luca was already ready to stretch the word shoe. He has his imaginary slinky or rubber band, and we're going to act like a snail and stretch it. Here we go. Ready? Stretch. Shoe. Ooh, should we tap the sounds in shoe? Shh. Ooh. How many sounds in shoe? 2 sounds in shoe. So you notice that Luca put it in our number 2 group. Okay. You ready to do another one? What object are you going to do next? Ooh, a key. Can you show your friends the key? Yep. It's a key. Let's stretch it. Here we go. Get our imaginary rubber band out. Key. Okay, are you ready to tap the sounds in key? Ready, tap. E. How many sounds? What group did you put it in?
2.
He put it in the 2 category because key has 2 sounds, right? All right, let's put it over here in the number 2 category.
Mommy, I want to make it with a cow.
Okay, you want the car next? Okay, here you go. Car. Let's stretch it. Here we go. Ready? Stretch. Car. Let's say the sounds in car. Here we go. Ready? Ah. How many sounds? 2 sounds. So far we have shoe, car, and key in the number 2 category.
And sock and feet.
And this number, or in the sock in the number 3 category because sock has 3 sounds. Okay, it looks like we have some more objects in our basket. Can you pick them up for me? What are we gonna choose next?
Tape.
Tape. We're gonna park the car right here for a second so we can stretch the word tape. You ready? Ready, good. Tape. You ready to tap? Ape. Show your friends how many sounds tape has. 3 sounds. 3 sounds, just like sock. All right, our last object is my favorite book, right? This is my favorite book, and we're gonna tap the sounds in book right after we stretch the word book. Here we go, ready, stretch? Book. Are you ready to tap the sounds in book? Here we go, ready? Book. Book has how many sounds? 3 sounds, like in sock and tape. That's right. So our basket is all empty. We have no more objects to use in our sorting activity. So if we look at our 2 groups, we found all the objects that have 2 sounds. Can you share the objects that have 2 sounds?
2, 1.
So here are all of the objects that have 2 sounds. Shoe, car, key. Over here. We're going to do number 3. Then we have 3. All the objects that have 3 sounds. And those objects were tape, sock, and book. We hope that you and your families have as much fun as we had playing this game. And we will be back with another game in a couple of days.